it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm here to do the unboxing for February's box from the Stationery Selection. And stay tuned till the end because I end up doing a journal with me session in one of the items from this month's box. So here's a snapshot look at some of the items. This is just a description page. This is the business card. We came out with a new one, so you should be receiving, for those of you who purchased the March box, you should be receiving a different one. I just wanted to try out a different company. The original company here, it took a bit of time, and we also were charged with some duty fees, so I'm just going to try out different companies. But anyways, this is the business card, and we will be putting in a new one for March box. I'm just going to go down the list here. The first is this Camino A5 Slim Notebook. There's grid on one side and plain paper on the other side. I'll show you really soon, and it has 40 sheets in total. And the A5 Slim fits the regular size traveler's notebook perfectly. If you stay tuned until the end, you'll see me doing a journal with me session in the notebook. So that's the cover, and it's really nice. I don't know how to explain it. It feels not exactly like leather, but it's a really nice feeling. When I first touched this in the store, it was my husband and I were like, oh, we should put it in the box. And yeah, it's really nice. So it is stitched, and like I said, there's grid on one side and then plain paper on the other side. So there's that. Next is this high tide letter set. It comes with envelopes and paper and a label as well. I'm not going to open it up. I don't want this video to get too long, but here's the letter set. Next one is the Kokuyo Karukatto. That's how they would say it in Japanese. But it fits the 22-25 millimeter or 2.2 to 2.5 centimeter washi tapes. I have mine right here actually. So to use it, you have your clip. You clip it onto the washi tape, and you take your washi tape and you, I guess, grab how much you want, and then you just easily cuts it. So you don't really need scissors or anything. It's really good and useful if you want a precise cut. Or so as you heard there, you can hear my daughter in the background. She unfortunately woke up from her nap, so from here on out I'm going to be doing a voiceover, and I have a little journal with me session at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Here is a brass clip from Midori, and there's 6 in total. The next item is the Oji-san stickers from Midori as well. Then next we have the Zebra Sarasa vintage pens. I love these pens very much, and this is in the brown color, and I love the clip part as well. It opens up nice and wide. We've also included a washi tape this month, and this is the MTEX washi tape, and it has the numbers from 0 to 9, and you can use them in your planner as well. And lastly, we have the to-do list, and it has 2 different designs, and this is also from Midori. You can see the green and the lime green, sorry, the red and the lime green to-do list, and there's a lot in this pack, so you can definitely use them for your planners. So here is the journal with me session. Hi, it's Mitz. Nice to see you. I wanted to quickly get on here before I do the journal with me session. I've realized that it's a little bit confusing because I filmed these videos on different days. I did the journal with me and the unboxing on different days, and so when I'm talking about it, it might seem a little bit confusing, but hopefully you'll understand. I just wanted to quickly get on here before I start with the journal with me session, and I hope if you are new to this channel, welcome. I will be talking about a little bit of the history, I guess, of the Stationery Selection and how it all got started. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. So I'm going to do the voiceover for the, I guess, journal with me session, and I thought I would come see you. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Mitz. Nice to finally meet you. Yeah, I thought I would just come face to face and share with you my journal with me in the Camino notebook that was included in February's subscription box. I might talk a little bit. My daughter is probably going to wake up soon, but I will, I guess, chat with you if you don't mind. You can just mute me if you want to, but I thought I would just chat with you the journal process. So the thing I love about this notebook is that it is the perfect size for the regular size traveler's notebook. And the regular size traveler's notebook is also really great for if you're traveling and you take brochures like memorabilia. The brochures fit in the regular size perfectly. So I really do like the regular size. So I kind of was, I made sure that this notebook would fit in the traveler's notebooks because I know a lot of the customers have the regular size traveler's notebooks. So the neat thing about another neat thing about this notebook is that one side is the left side has the grid paper, and then the right side has a blank sheet. So if you want to do some writing on the left side or maybe some planning, and then on the right side you can stick in photos or ticket stubs, things like that. In my case, I'm going to use both pages as a journal spread. That's what I'm showing you right now, and I'm just taking pieces of vintage ephemera. So this is part of a swap that I received. So I'm just looking down here because this is where my computer is. So you see that I'm taking some vintage newspaper and I'm just using that as a background. I was going to say backdrop and background at the same time. So you can see that, yeah, I'm using that as part of the background. Sometimes people are scared of the blank page. I know I have this sometimes, I feel this sometimes. If I have a blank page, I don't know where to start, or I overthink things and then I don't start at all. So to kind of combat that, I've used the newspaper and I just slapped it on there, and that's acting as my background. And I'm going to go with that vibe, and I try not to think too much about it and just stick things down. In this spread, I've also included collage sheets from Documented Journey. Her name is Brie. And also just like magazine clippings. So if you are subscribed to some magazines, or sometimes in Japan here anyways, there's a lot of free flyers that you can take from like supermarkets or stores. And if you see some nice image or something that you find is inspiring to you, you can easily rip that out and put it in your journal. It doesn't necessarily have to act as a purpose, as long as it gives you joy by looking at it. So you'll see that I'll have some photos in here as well as some magazine clippings. So while you see me pasting things down, I thought I would kind of just give you a little bit of a background for those of you who are new to this channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mitz. I'm originally from Canada, born and raised there in Toronto, and I've moved to Japan 4 to 5 years ago. And so now I'm here in Japan, and the stationery is amazing here. So if you've traveled here, you will probably see that it's really stationery heaven. And I found that I didn't see stationery subscription boxes that were more geared towards like the simple, sophisticated, classic type of stationery, and the quality of the stationery is really good in Japan. So I thought, why not share it with people and my friends overseas? And that's why I started this stationery subscription box. Yeah, and it just kind of grew from there, and I want to offer more. I feel bad because I know they sell out, and it's just myself usually packing. My husband does help once in a while if he comes home from work. If you know Japan, the work-life balance is really, really bad. So if he does come home in an okay time, he'll sometimes help me out with the packing, and then on weekends he will also help. But it's mainly just me packing things and doing all the customer service and admin work, and so I just feel a little bad sometimes when they do sell out, and people say, how come restock, or so I hope you understand why. It's just me, really. I don't have a team of I don't have a team with me that's packing and helping with the admin and things and customer service. So hopefully one of these days I will be able to expand a little bit more. I'm looking towards maybe offering like smaller sets, stationery sets, maybe different themed sets as well, because Japan has so many, like really, Japan has a lot of really wonderful stationery items. So if that's something that you'd be interested, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below with certain themes that you would like to see. But for the time being, I think I'll just stick to the monthly stationery boxes. Some other news, I've recently announced the first ever design team members for the Stationery Selection. There's 4 lovely ladies, so I will post the like the introduction to them, and I will post them up on the blog, and I will link it down below so you can check it out. They're very, very talented, very, I just feel so lucky, like, I don't know what it is, they're just all very, very supportive and full of ideas. So I will post the link below down to the blog post. And yeah, I think, I don't know, I'm excited but stressed out at the same time, like stressed as in worried. I really have so many ideas in my head. I wake up and I just want to work. I don't know, I've never felt this, I guess, type of passion for something before. I'm like constantly thinking in a good way. Like I'm always thinking of ideas, and it's in my brain, and I just want to let it out, and I want to work. I wake up in the morning and then I just want to work right away. I didn't mention, if you're new here, I have 2 young kids. One is in daycare, but the other one unfortunately was not accepted because the daycares here were all, it's max capacity. So I have the little one with me while I'm trying to work, so it is a little bit difficult. But yeah, in the morning I want to work right away. But with a small one, if you're a mother, it's not really easy to do. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling, I hope that's okay. But I just thought it would be interesting to share with you my feelings and thoughts behind this stationery box, how it all started. It's been 1 full year now, and I want to thank you so very much for all of your support. It's been a crazy ride. I really didn't think it would get this far. We did like a trial run in February of 2017, and I was like talking to my husband, like, we should do this stationery box, or there's demand for quality stationery from Japan, but there's no subscription box that offers it. And he's like, let's do it, you should just go ahead and do it. So we did the trial box in February of last year, and yeah, I just had a lot of support, so I went with it, and I can't believe 1 year later I'm still here. So thank you for your support and for your kind comments and emails. It really does mean a lot. So yeah, now I'm just rambling. You can see, back to the journaling spread here, you can see I've put a photo of my daughter. That's my little one that's not in daycare, but yeah, she's just sleeping there. I like to take photos, like close-up photos of my kids, and then cut out their silhouettes and then put them in my journals. I think they're lots of fun. And you can see the watercolor painting in the background there. That's from the collage sheet from Brie, Documented Journey. Now I'm just adding some washi tape. And then the magazine clipping is the one on the left hand side there, with the toilet paper roll acting as a ski hill. And I think, I'm not too sure if I do any more, or I think I add a little bit more collage elements to the left hand side there from Brie. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments about the stationery boxes, like I said, I have like so many ideas and so many things that I want to do. It's just I need the time, and last week my husband was working late, so I was staying up until 1 and 2 in the morning every single day trying to pack things up. So I thought I would get on here and chat with you while I talk about my journal spread. I believe I filmed another journal with me session in this in this specific notebook, so hopefully I will get the time to edit and I will post it up on the channel soon. I also have some, sorry, this is like not related to the stationery selection, but I also have some junk journal with me sessions, as well as some Hobonichi Techo as well. And I also filmed, yes, I also filmed the what planners I'm using for 2018, and I have this dilemma that I want to ask you. So I filmed that. I just need to edit it and post it up. I filmed it like several weeks ago, but yeah, I think that's it for now. I will I will leave it here. I don't want to ramble on too much, and so I will leave it here. And if you have any questions, the best way to contact me would be through email. If you have a stationery subscription box question, the best thing is to email. I know sometimes people will DM on Instagram, but I'm not checking Instagram all the time, whereas email, it will go straight to my cell phone and then I'll be able to reply a lot more quicker than if I'm on Instagram, the Instagram DMs. So if you do have a stationery subscription question, just email me, and I think that's it. Thank you so much for all of your support and all of the kind emails, and yeah, I just really, really appreciate it. So thank you very, very much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye.